What's going on, guys? Welcome to Screen Fiend. I'm Pam. Today we are watching Bridgerton. Y'all, this is not the first time I've seen Bridgerton. This will be the second time. I thought it'd be cool to watch it with you guys and kind of refresh my memory on what happened in season 1 and season 2 before the release of season 3. I believe it's May 16th. So I would say, what, 7 to 8 weeks from now. Each video that we'll do with Bridgerton, it'll be 2 or 3 episodes just to kind of knock them out instead of doing one. So yeah. I'm not going to continue to yap. Let's get into the episodes. I'm pretty excited because I really enjoyed Bridgerton. So let's jump back into the world. I really like this era. It's just gorgeous.
Grosvenor Square, 1813.
Ooh.
The time has come to place our bets for the upcoming social season.
Ooh. Imagine us in this day and age wearing stuff like that. I don't think we could do it.
A shockingly prolific family, noted for its bounty of perfectly handsome sons and perfectly beautiful daughters.
Okay, so it's 3. Is it 3 and 3? I thought it was 4 and 3. Don't they have a little brother?
I feel like a princess. Do I look like one? You truly wish to know what I think you look like. On your left.
It is. See, it is a little brother.
Oh, she's only been readying herself the entire night. You mean her entire life? Daphne!
Is she going to be season 4?
Make haste!
I'm curious.
Should you think she heard me?
Yeah, she did.
Very
Everybody heard you, girl.
Indeed.
Smile, ladies. It's a social event of the year. 1813. Wow. 200 years ago. People back then, what would they think of what it is today? They probably have a fit.
Anthony, you are here.
Of course I'm here, sister. I would never miss such an important day for you.
And probably reek of sex. Mm-hmm. She know what she was doing. Your mother's not stupid. You're having sex with whores. Can you be at least a little, like, having a good time? Oh, God. Yes, I know, girl. I know you couldn't breathe.
Plummets to
Yeah, she's like,
unthinkable depths.
get this riffraff off my floor. How old are you supposed to be presented here? Is it like 15, 16, 17, 18? I'm very curious because I don't think she's 18. I think she's younger than that. 16 maybe? You know, back then they married girls very young. Go, sister. Uh-oh.
Flawless, my dear.
Ooh. You got the Queen's blessing. Honey, all the suitors. They're gonna come, they wanna marry Miss Daphne Bridgerton.
Keep smiling, dearest. I'm watching you.
Girl, you knew you was gonna be it. Smile.
But as we know, the
Suit is
brighter
fall.
a lady shines, the faster she may burn.
Uh-oh, Lady Whistledown.
It has been said that of all bitches, dead or alive, a scribbling woman is the most canine.
Oh,
If that should be true, then this author would like to show you her teeth. My name is Lady Whistledown. You do not
the
know me.
TMZ of
But
1813.
be forewarned, dear reader. I certainly know you.
Your dresses have arrived. Oh! This one is quite
Ravishing. Mary Edgecombe wore a similar shade last season.
And secured 3 offers the very next day. Wonderful now.
Mary
The design of their dresses, like they're just like here, and then they just flare out.
She is miserable.
They still have to wear those corsets.
Another scandal sheet. Oh, no, this one is different. This one lists subjects by name. Do we know Lady Whistledown?
Surely Lady Whistledown cannot be her true name.
Where's Daphne in the age of the kids? Is she third
Father and I found it orderly.
Lady
or
Whistledown
fourth?
banality.
The papers were distributed across town today without charge. Without charge, or what kind of order? Well, at least she has one thing right.
She definitely
She's
had
named
at
Daphne
least
as
2
the
boys
season's
before Daphne.
incomparable. She calls you a diamond of the first water. Oh, how lovely.
That was nice of Penelope.
I should not be surprised if this Whistledown is revealed to be Violet Bridgerton herself. These pages
No,
certainly
it's your
report on the
daughter.
Viscountess's family with much indulgence indeed.
The pages report nothing but the truth, Lady Featherington. Daphne has bloomed exquisitely, and the sooner she is taken from the market, the better for the other young ladies. Even ones prone to hysterics in front of the Queen. Tell me about this cousin, joining you for the entire season.
She is a distant cousin of my husband, and with no close female relative to sponsor her debut, Lord Featherington has directed me to take her in for charity.
You are known to be
Okay.
quite charitable.
Precisely what this new rumor monger should have published instead of erroneously specifying that I shall only
That
have
was so
2 young
shady.
ladies under my care this year. She knows nothing.
Unless you shall like to have only 3 young ladies under your care. Oh, I should gladly sit this season out.
Penelope is quite nervous. This shall be her very first season.
I am not nervous, Mama.
What she is 2 stone heavier than she ought to be.
Those blemishes on her face are quite difficult to conceal. Or perhaps some arsenic and lead might help. Should you allow me to delay only a year, just as Lady Bridgerton has done for Eloise, I may remain dedicated to my studies, perhaps.
The answer's no, Penelope.
So rude.
Now, remember to be kind, ladies. And charitable. The poor are our burden.
And charitable. How rude. Drop dead gorgeous. Yeah, exactly. Pick your draw up.
It's beautiful. Good afternoon, Lady Featherington.
Pick your drawers up.
Well, if this is not a sight for my sore eyes. My condolences, Your Grace, for your father.
Very kind of you.
Kind of me? You hated
Oh, his dad died.
It is so wonderful to see you, Lady Danbury.
words I do not hear often enough. Come.
Jesus Christ.
Someone may hear us,
Y'all making a whole lot of noise. Yeah.
One day I shall seize that watch and take
I
it.
wish my boobs were that perky.
It belonged to my father. Should it disappear, I would miss it sadly.
And you shall know precisely how I feel every time you disappear.
A love affair that's never gonna go anywhere. Sad.
Titled, chaste, and innocent. This is what they have been raised and trained for since birth. Tonight we shall discover which young ladies might succeed.
I hear Ariana Grande.
Thereby avoiding the dreadful, dismal condition known as the spinster.
That was perfect that they took modern music and made it in their period. I'm trying to figure out how to say that. Beautiful. Thank you. Next. Thank you. Next. Thank you. I'm so again thankful for my ex. Thank you. Uh-oh, she see Colin.
Is that not the young lady who was caught with her gentleman last
Colin
year?
like a little chub
In Lady
too.
Mottram's conservatory, unchaperoned.
She's lucky her gentleman agreed to a hasty marriage after she went and ruined herself. Light skirts.
The it girl, here she comes. Her dress is very wedding-ish. Next. Thank you. Next. The mutton chops is killing me.
Allow them to come to you.
That's right. Child, these women are so jealous. Haters.
Miss Bridgerton.
Maybe next year for your daughter.
I believe you have already been introduced to my daughter, Daphne, Lord Ambrose.
Yes, we met at your brother's levee.
If I recall, my lord, you had just won your first race at Newmarket.
His first and only, I believe.
Well, in that case...
Thank you. So
His
rude.
lordship has found himself a new horse.
I've had the pleasure of seeing you at our club lately, Ambrose. She did have anything to do with the unpaid balance you left on our betting books.
Wow. That's not nice.
Ambrose is a cheat. A man of any honor ensures his debts are fully paid.
I did not realize.
Well, how could you have done? It is the very reason I am here, sister.
What is your problem? You can say it in a better way.
Didn't I tell you yet? About my tour? I'm to begin in Greece.
Ooh, Colin.
How adventurous, Colin.
Oh, God.
Only men can do it.
I already noted you. Miss Bridgerton, you look rather lovely this evening.
Thank you, you do
There's a
too.
reason I've yet to see you on the dance floor.
All in good time, Lady Danbury.
He's cock blocking. Pretty much. Uh-oh.
Who is that?
The new girl in town.
I'm sure I've never seen her.
You haven't.
Miss Marina Thompson, a distant cousin of my husband's.
Isn't she?
She's rather dowdy, is she not?
No, she's not. You hate her.
One of the Bridgerton boys is joining the swarm.
Mm-hmm, because he locked in on her.
Well,
Those are two old baddie hags. Oh.
In the morning.
Mm-hmm, for her.
Where one suitor goes, the rest will surely follow.
They sure will. Look at her. Next year for your daughters. The Duke. He does not want to be there.
Duke. I would recognize him anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Duke.
That man's not an admonition.
Make haste before he should see Miss Thompson.
Those two girls remind me of the stepsisters in Cinderella story. I don't know why. He's like, oh my God.
More glasses.
Yeah.
Burbrook.
Tiny little things, are they not?
The glasses, I suppose.
Then the matter is settled.
I'm not entirely sure the matter in which we discussed, my lord.
Exactly.
You've always amused me, Miss Bridgerton. Ever since I was a schoolboy and you were.
All but 5?
And what do you mean by schoolboy? How old were you weirdo, creepo?
My brother, who summons me.
Run, girl, run.
Miss Bridgerton.
Nope, leave her alone. Oh.
Pardon me. Tell me your name. Your name, sir.
Am I honestly to believe you do not already know my name?
Everybody doesn't know who you are. Just tell her your name. You're gonna be such an arrogant prick.
An introduction, madam. I do believe accosting me to be the least civilized of ways.
Accosting you.
Surely they will try anything.
Oh, wow. Wow.
What is your name?
Bassett. Bridgerton. Come here, old friend. I heard news of your father. Just take you, no longer Bassett.
I shall always
Hastings. The Duke of Hastings, now known forevermore.
Oh, the Duke of Hastings, is it?
Right, Hastings, this is my sister. Your sister? Daphne, Hastings and I know each other from our days at Oxford. Days...
Oxford, the stiffest of the stiffest.
Yes. As I am well aware of the company you keep, brother, I'm certain your days with His Grace were most civilized indeed.
I don't see no suitors.
Anthony, I did not expect to see you here this morning.
It is terribly early for you, dearest.
You could not sleep for some reason. All the excitement, I presume.
He sabotaged him, didn't he?
Am I the first gentleman to arrive? How wonderful.
Wow. Mother already knows. Mother knows.
And do you have a large family too, my lord?
It seems our diamond requires a closer inspection.
Is there a problem, Lord Bridgerton? I should think so. You are in my seat.
What is his deal?
An even rarer jewel of only the most remarkable brilliance, fire, and luster has been unearthed. Her name unknown to most, yet soon.
Now, all those men would have been at Daphne House if it wasn't for Anthony.
This author is left to wonder whether Her Majesty might reconsider the high praise she once afforded Miss Bridgerton. For we all must know what the Queen despises more than anything: being wrong. And the drawing room at Bridgerton House currently appears to be empty.
She wasn't wrong because Marie wasn't there to be introduced. And again, Anthony sabotaged her. What an asshole.
Lord Burberry is harmless. There'll be others.
Lady Whistledown has all but declared me ineligible. Worthy of the affection of a detestable simpleton and no one else. Tell me, what others should ever want such damaged goods now?
It was
Figures of
him.
Lady Whistledown were to be held in higher regard than Her Majesty the Queen herself.
No.
You give far too much credit to some anonymous scribbler. These musings, they're not true.
Only they are true, brother, and they are true because of you.
Yep.
You managed to scare every worthy suitor away. Whistledown has merely reported it.
Exactly.
I am protecting you. It is my duty.
And what of my duty? You have no idea what it is to be a woman.
Yep.
What it might feel like to have one's entire life reduced to a single moment. This is all I have been raised for. This is all I am. I have no other value.
That's crazy back then. She's like that. She's looking for a maid to be married because that's the way what women's supposed to do, while her sister is completely opposite of her. She has no interest in being married.
And for all we know, Whistledown may be some interloper living in Bloomsbury, of all places.
What should be so terrible about Bloomsbury? So that the people there actually work for a living.
Well, she does seem to be someone with access.
Who knows if Whistledown is even a she? Fair point.
Because she's simply too good to be anyone but a man.
Well, I think it rather obvious that the writer is Lady Danbury. Lady Danbury enjoys sharing her insults with society directly. She would never bother herself writing them all down. Could it be Lady Featherington?
You've yet to read what Whistledown writes of the Featheringtons, little sister.
It is a
Forgive
Featherington.
this rather
You're just
unruly
assuming
debate,
the
Your Grace.
mother, and
Nonsense,
it's
I find it
not.
entertaining.
It's Miss Penelope.
All of you at one table. What are the children?
Well, I realize it may be unfashionable, but we like each other.
Look at that. His father didn't like him
You should
so
join us more
much.
often, Your Grace.
He's not even used to
Perhaps when we
it.
travel to our country seat, you would be most welcome.
Okay, good. And then he go with Miss Soprano.
I cannot see you anymore.
Ooh.
I do not understand.
It is not for you to understand. I must do what is necessary.
You said you would always protect me.
He lied.
You promised to care for me, my lord. And now? What shall I do now?
You shall leave.
Ooh.
Pen.
Colin,
Honey, this is all it is. Dancing, social
Sorry to
gatherings.
disappoint. Have you seen Miss Thompson?
she is ill. My mama had to stay home. with
Penelope
her.
is in front of
Mama
you,
had to
Colin.
chaperone. I'm quite enjoying the fact that he is here. Mama would never allow me to wear a dress like this. Not yellow enough, I think.
Mr. Bridgerton, I believe you owe me a dance this evening, and I have only
No, he
one
don't.
space remaining on my card at present.
How convenient.
Go away.
Maybe I did not see you there.
Why would you
I'm
do
afraid I
that to
cannot offer
her?
you that dance, Miss Cowper. I am to escort Miss Featherington to the floor.
That's right. Idiot. Always the haters. Always a hater. The nice girl. She doesn't look the typical what's accepting. If somebody likes her and you gotta be a hater.
To privilege, I present Vauxhall's newest spectacle of believing. Feast your eyes above and allow all that is radiant to overwhelm you.
Ooh. Very pretty.
Is it not the most bizarre? Look, brother. What is it?
Lord Berbrooke's barony is over 200 years old. His lineage is legitimate. He's had an excellent education, possesses no debts, never hurt an animal or a woman, and is even a decent shot. To speak strictly, there's nothing wrong with him.
What should any of
You're
this...
to marry him.
Nigel.
And your husband, sister.
You're ridiculous.
It should be just as easy
You're
for
a
you to fall in love
douche.
with Lord Berbrooke as with anyone else.
I will not hear of this.
Thank you. Like, are you serious? What is his problem? So because you can't marry who you want to marry, now you got to do that to your sister? Like, that's so messed up.
Whatever are you doing?
Nigel, not now.
Nigel? We to drop the
Oh
honor
my
so
God.
soon? I suppose, as your husband.
You will never be my husband. I will never marry you.
Please let him
My
know.
brother, he made a mistake.
Do you think yourself better than me?
Leave her alone. She's not interested.
You should be thanking me. I'm your last hope.
Why?
No one wants you, Miss Bridgerton.
What are you doing?
Find out soon enough.
Oh, mad aggressive.
Go with me.
Oh, she said boom.
Your Grace,
She didn't need
I had
you.
no intention.
Of knocking the Klimp flat out.
Thank you.
I must say,
He is not out.
What are you doing out here?
avoiding certain
People.
People.
Mothers.
Women.
People, I suppose.
I must go this way. You through those trees.
Perhaps there is an answer to our
And what would that
collective
be?
Lady Whistledown issue. We could pretend to form an attachment.
But why are you still in town? Uh-oh, there we go.
With you on my arm, the world will believe I finally found my Duchess.
Look at all the jealous hoes.
Duchess not only come, leave me alone, and every suitor looking at
We'll leave you alone. Oh, yeah.
You must know men are always interested in a woman when they believe another, particularly a duke, to be interested as well.
You presume Lady
I
Whistledown.
presume she'll deem us to be precisely what we are. Me, unavailable. You, desirable.
Ooh. So that was a good first episode. The Duke is just like, oh Lord, he is so arrogant and so angry. Watching it back now, like a lot of things are like coming back to me. I get why he's angry, but geez Louise, you gotta let some stuff go, man. You really do. If I would be like Daphne, honestly. I would be like, I would be so turned off by him. Yeah, you're gorgeous. Yeah, you're a catch because you're a duke. But the way you present yourself is disgusting. Like, go over there. I do understand he's only there just to, settle his father's estate, or I should say his estate now, and then he'll be on his way wherever he goes. And I know he's kind of being thrusted into the social world of London at the moment. And he's kind of annoyed because that's not what he wanted to do. But come on, like, you could be a little bit nicer. Like, geez Louise. What was I going to say? Oh, Anthony. Anthony. Like, I feel bad for Anthony, but then I don't feel bad for Anthony. I feel bad for Anthony because, he wants to be free. He wants to be able to do whatever he wants to do. And unfortunately, he's the first child. He's the first son. He can't. He's obligated. He has to run the household, unfortunately. I know he wish he was like Colin going off to Greece, or his other brother. I remember his other brother does like, I think he's like artistic or whatever. I know he wishes to be like that, but unfortunately that's not how it is. And in those times you had to do what you had to do, you know, and he has to come to terms with that. What I don't like what he's doing is sabotaging Daphne. Like, just because you're miserable, why does she have to be miserable? Why are you cock blocking her and the suitors, her possible suitors? For what? You know the women need to find a husband. So why would you do that to her? Why would you just like leave very little suitors for her to choose from? That's ridiculous. That's crazy. You got that creepoid, the creepazoid guy. I don't even know his name. He's just constantly trying to court her, and it's just not working. And he's like, to me personally, he's thriving off of that. Like, it's just him, knowing that he's repulsive. That's crazy to me. I'm glad that Daphne and the Duke, you know, came together and decided to make this other plan. But we all know how this story goes. It's so many romantic movies and television shows. They play this game, they enjoy each other's company, and then they fall in love, and that's exactly what's going to happen here, right? That wasn't the intention, of course, but that's what's going to happen. Of course, the Duke is going to be hesitant on actually fall in love with her, but it just happens. You just can't fight feelings. But that was a good first episode. Let's jump into the second one.